Hey, welcome to the State of Music Monday. We got a brand new episode for you. A lot of great submissions to play for you today, tonight, whenever you're listening, wherever you're listening. Welcome to it. One thing I gotta say, if you have ever plan on submitting new music to Music Monday, there's a new way to do it. It's basically the same way as the old way. Go to the Facebook, go to Mike Herrera Podcast Facebook group, go to the feed, and at the top it says discussion, featured, open questions. There's the things you can click on. Click on featured, and it's going to have the pinned posts, and it'll be the first, second, third. It'll be right at the top, hopefully, and it'll be a post all about Music Monday submissions, and post in the comments there, and we'll just keep stacking up all our Music Monday comments and submissions right there in the comment section on one post, rather than having a separate new post for every submission. Things get lost. Things fall through the cracks. You know, on Facebook, they don't always show you all the posts. They don't show you the posts in chronological order unless you go through and like try to make that happen. It's very hard to navigate at times. So we're going to try this new thing. One more time, go to Facebook, go to the Mike Herrera Podcast Facebook group, join the group if you're not already a member, and then go to the top where it says, discussion, featured, open questions, members, whatever. Go to the second one, it says featured, and that's going to be anything that's pinned. And of course, me as an admin will pin, or Bob will pin that post, the Music Monday post. All right, we're going to try that from now on. Of course, not everybody's going to get the memo. Help each other out in the comment section. If somebody posts something, comment to their post, hey, can you repost this on the thread? And maybe we can grab the thread and start posting it in multiple places. But that's we're going to try to do that. All right, you guys. MxPx.com. We got a bunch of shows coming up. I'm really excited because MxPx is going to be in Washington, D.C. coming up very soon. Thursday, March 26th at 9:30 Club, MxPx in the Ataris. Friday, March 27th at the NorVa in Norfolk, Virginia. It's going to be awesome. And then Saturday night, March 28th, the Fillmore, Charlotte, North Carolina, home state of Bob McKnight, producer extraordinaire. And then last but not least, on that run, Charleston Music Hall on Sunday, March 29th in Charleston, South Carolina. Gonna be awesome. Can't wait for it. And then April coming up, we got Mission Ballroom, Denver, Colorado, Saturday, April 11th. MxPx, Goldfinger, Zebrahead, and Homegrown. That's right. Gonna be an epic night. I can't wait to see you all there. It's going to be great. So if you're over in Europe, we are finally coming back to Europe for one show. We're doing a festival. And right now it's the only show we're doing in Europe for this run. And it's Saturday, September 5th in Milan, Italy for Punkadeka Festival. It's going to be awesome. So we'll see you out there for that. A bunch of Goldfinger dates out there if you want to come see me play bass for Goldfinger. I will be at pretty much all of the shows that are announced. There is always that possibility that I can't make something, so just keep that in mind. But for the most part, I always try to make all of the Goldfinger shows that I can. All right, you guys. MxPx.com. Appreciate all of your love and support there. It's our merch store. We've got hoodies. We've got skateboard decks. We've got T-shirts. We've got new GSF jackets and enamel pins and T-shirts, and we've got the Boys Are Mean T-shirt is back in stock and almost gone already. So if you like that T-shirt, don't miss out on that. A bunch of new cool designs. We've got MxPx socks. You know, we love to have our MxPx socks, and we come out with new colors and new versions every year. So I could go on, but you guys know what's up. MxPx.com, pajamas, hoodies, Hawaiian shirts, board shorts, bikinis, grill sets, sunglasses. Great to have sunglasses. Vinyl. We are running low on some vinyl, so please don't wait if you have a plan to get any vinyl in the store. I would not wait because things are getting low on a few of the a few of the albums, and a few of the albums are already sold out. So I appreciate all your love, all your support. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to some of your submissions. Let's get to all of your submissions. How about that? How about that? All right, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to go start at where we left off, really. Last we had Matchbook Romance on the last Music Monday submission. I know I talked about having Ryan, their bass player, on the podcast. I have not done that yet, but now that I'm back in Bremerton, I think I can figure out maybe how to do it. To be honest, I might have talked about this in the past, but my podcast is a little bit like NASA, where depending on what you believe as far as like the moon landing and all that, we lost the technology to do guest spots on this podcast. I've done a few video calls, but what I do is I literally screen record the video call, and then I have to edit from that, and it's a terrible situation. But we lost the technology because I used to use a recorder that would record Skype calls and would record each different video, and I could put those videos together. I could have them separate. I could do whatever I wanted with it, and that recorder doesn't exist for a lot of other things. And I've been reading reviews like, do this. I've been asking Chris DeMakes, hey, what are you guys using? So like, I'm just trying to gather some of the information to, I don't know, pull the trigger on a service, but I just don't want to spend a bunch of money on something and never really use it. So I like to, you know me, I don't know if you know me, but I hate subscription services. I like to be able to buy something and just own it. Like back in the day, we had Tivo. And so recently, my kids discovered the movie Tropic Thunder. And yes, one of the funniest, one of the best movies, comedy-wise, ever, as far as I'm concerned. And sure, there's some questionable jokes in there, but I think knowing if you're if you're an intelligent person, you can get past a lot of that and just enjoy it. So here we are, Tropic Thunder. The kids are just laughing their asses about it. And there's a running joke that like one of the contracts clauses for Ben Stiller's character is he needs a TiVo in his dressing room while they're making the movie, and they're out in the jungle, out in like Vietnam or Laos or something like that, and there's no signal anywhere. So if there's no satellite, there's no signal, no cable, whatever it is, no internet, he needs a TiVo that has everything recorded onto it, all his favorite shows, flown in every week or whatever. I don't know what it is, but that's the joke, is TiVo was so important to these guys. And my son, he goes, what's TiVo? And I'm like, oh, TiVo used to be like what we used to watch all our shows on, like back before you had streaming services like Netflix and other things like that. We had TiVo, which would record the shows for us. You just mark down which shows you liked, and as it went live, it would record those shows. So everything was still live TV back then. And the reason why I bring up TiVo is because I and my wife, we bought an actual TiVo where instead of, most people would be renting these TiVos, you'd rent it like you would rent stuff from the cable company. So we actually bought the TiVo, and like the best TiVo you could get, and then we paid for the lifetime membership. We still technically have TiVo, the service, because we paid for the lifetime service. Now, a lot of times, if you pay for a lifetime service and then that service ends, you don't get any more value out of it. But I'm sure, and I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, we got plenty of value out of our TiVo while it was a thing, before it became defunct. But that was a real life thing, and it was so much fun to tell Rhodey about what TiVo is, or TiVo was. Just weird how things just don't exist anymore, and things that we all could talk about 20 years ago, some of those things just aren't around anymore. TiVo is one of them. But I like to own things. I don't like the subscription model that we've kind of found our way into. Like back in the day with recording, if you have plugins and stuff, you buy these plugins. Now you rent the plugin. You have to you have to pay monthly for like a plugin package. And back in the day, it was like for Auto-Tune or something, right? Antares Auto-Tune. It would come in a box and it would be like a disc, a CD, and you'd put it in your computer and you'd upload it and put it on your thing. But it would always come from a disc. Nowadays, you know, and then from there it changed to where you just download it from the internet, put it on your computer, but it was still yours. And now it's a subscription where you just pay a monthly fee, and if you don't want to pay anymore, then you don't get to use that anymore. Where I get it, but I just hate it, you know. I hate the idea of constantly having to pay for things that you're not even using. Like, we have Pro Tools up in the studio, and I pay monthly membership fee for Pro Tools. And are we recording an album every month? No, we're hardly ever recording anything. Like, most of the time we're just down here practicing. We have the ability to record, but we only record when we're like maybe doing a live stream or when we're making a new album, right? So we've been using it lately, but it's just weird. The things that people get paid for nowadays, it's like you almost, you know, the idea is to get paid for doing nothing, right? And I know that's not a new concept, and it's that's how the upper half live, right? Like they live off of capital gains, and then they just can do nothing, or they can do other things, right? So I get it, but man, I'm from the old school. I like to own things. I like to own Tivo, doing it up. All right, so that's it. Let's get into. I don't even know how I started talking about that, you guys. You have to stop me when I get on a rant. Something about Tivo and Antares and plugins. Like, what is this guy talking about? Life is good. Life is crazy and weird in a lot of ways. But I really have been trying to focus on the good things and be productive lately, get things done, try to see through some of the harder paperwork type things in life, you know. Brings me to this podcast, trying to find something that works for video calls. And I've tried a few different things, and I do a test on myself. I try not to torture any guests, anybody for that. And I'm still not convinced, you know, it seems easy enough, but there's always something that makes me go, I don't know if that's the one. So if anybody has any suggestions on the best way to record and to get clear, high-quality video calls, you call in, leave me a message, let me know. The number, 360-830-6660. Call in, talk about whatever you want. Talk about this stuff. Talk about Tivo. Talk about Tropic Thunder. Talk about anything you want to talk about. You want to talk about the Olympics? Sure, whatever. I haven't been watching any of the Olympics. I've been busy working. There's been so many projects going on. The new album, we're still at the sort of in the middle of it. Really, we're really working hard on it, and just making things happen. So yeah, all right. Let's open it up to you callers. Let's open it up to whatever topic you might want me to discuss. The number again, if you're outside the country, dial a +1. Area code 360-830-6660. All right, you guys, MxPx.com. Appreciate you. Let's get to Music Monday submissions and see where we're at. Here we go. Ron Kompenstein. New Music Monday submission for you, Mike. I'm in no way affiliated with this band. They are a local pop-punk band here in Spokane, Washington, and wanted to get the word out. Discovered them last summer, and their EP was my most listened to album last year. The Pink Socks, not another emo song. I think it's very cool that you submitted a band that you don't even know. You're just a fan, and you want to get them more exposure. So they may not even know anything about this podcast. But hey, cheers to you guys. Let's do it. Let's find this video. Here is the Pink Socks, not another emo song.
Sometimes I dream of the dark. I close my eyes and keep them shut to the beating of my heart.
right. Hey, you know, I like this song, you guys. It's very cool. And, you know, I think the fact that you guys are from Spokane, Washington is even cooler. Local boys, almost from my state, from my home state. And Pink Socks, the album cover has the pink socks, and then it has all of the guys that it looks like you're in some sort of like hospital waiting room, and everybody's got a cast, and they're in wheelchairs, and they're all busted up and bruised up and Band-Aids. And the song says, "Hurts less than heartache." Not Another Emo Song is the name of the song, I think. But maybe it's also Hurts Less Than Heartache. I don't really know. But solid changes, guys. Solid changes. Solid performances. Everything feels good. I got no complaints there. It's a fun track. All right. Let's check out the next one. Who we got next? We got JF Trepanier. Music Monday submission. Hi, Mike. We're XXsmiile from Quebec. We wrote and recorded a theme song for a local wrestler here in Quebec City. Check it out. XXsmiile Breaking Point. All right, here it is. Here we go. Let's check it out. From Quebec.
Broken. You thought that I would walk away, let it go, throw in the towel. There's no way I will ever stray. Cut back, trigger squeeze, ain't never gonna get down on my knees. There is no turning back, my breaking point has come. The havoc will reach on. There is no turning back, my breaking point has come. The havoc will reach on. Fell back, refocus, make sure to change up my...
Yeah, I like that break after the chorus. The guitar gets kind of small and it sounds really cool. Drums sound great. Everything sounds great, guys. Like, honestly, well done. I love that it's a theme song for a local wrestler in Quebec City. XXsmiile. The cover is a wrestler jumping out, about to kick a giant piece of pizza, pepperoni pizza, with arms and legs. And they're in a wrestling ring. Great song, cool song. I love that you guys are doing that. It reminds me of, you know, I've been thinking about, hey, I should have already written that theme song for the Kraken, you know, or even for the Seahawks, but I haven't done it yet. So, but shout out to the Kraken, Seattle Kraken hockey team. They are doing well, and they're definitely heading towards the playoffs. They have a chance to make the playoffs, so I'm really rooting them on, hoping that they can pull it off. All right, you guys. But yeah, Quebec City. Anybody out there? I always love meeting people out in Quebec. Great people. So XXsmiile, I hope you do well, and thanks for submitting. All right, let's get to the next one. Moving right along, we got a lot, so I got to keep going. Number 3, we got Jonathan Hayward. Hi, Mike, and all the music lovers on this page. For Music Monday, I wanted to submit the debut single from my band, Suit Yourself. The song is called A Million Ways. Thought some people might enjoy. All right. I don't know where you guys are from, but I appreciate you submitting. Here we go. Suit Yourself.
Sometimes in tragedy, you think there's something wrong with me.
All right, I really love that riff. Great riff, great intro. I really like the way the song starts out, you guys. Well done. Yeah, that guitar part is honestly, I wish I wrote it. You know, it's good enough to go on an MxPx for any record. You know, you guys are really killing it with that riff. Everything else is cool. I like the video. It's got some just a montage of you guys playing live or playing in a studio, and then it's got some of your live show posters and pictures and venues. It's kind of cool. I dig it. A million ways. Keep up the good work, you guys. I mean, that riff, dude, it is so good. It's a really nice riff. It's like kind of a Slick Shoes kind of vibe kind of thing. You know, it's good. It's good. I dig. All right. Up next, we got Matthew Ellis, Surrender the Ghost, newest single, Love Aubrey Plaza. Cheers. All right, simple enough. Let's get to Surrender the Ghost and see how they do a song about Aubrey Plaza. Here we go.
I know that tomorrow I will barely get the chance to speak. So when I'm talking at you, back of my throat, I'm sleeping on my back so I don't choke. I'm trying not to wake you since you barely ever sleep. So why do I feel so stuck when there's a steep climb? This is my first time. There's probably things that I'll regret. So why do I feel so stuck when there's a steep climb? This is my first time. There's probably things that I'll regret. Less patient than I ever was. It's hard to tell, but probably it's because.
All right, hey, nice song, nice sounding song. I kind of got mesmerized by the video, to be honest. If you guys are watching on YouTube, which I appreciate it if you are, please like the video and subscribe to my YouTube if you're watching. But it's a lyric video, and it's a candle, one of those sort of like Catholic candles that have the deity on the front, like Mother Mary or whatever. But it's Aubrey Plaza, you know. So, and then there's all these candles lit around the candle, around her, and it's in like sped up motion. So the flames are just like moving really fast. I like it a lot, actually. Kind of like I said, it's mesmerizing. Lyrically, I feel like the lyrics are cool. I like what you're trying to say. I'm not sure if I caught where Aubrey Plaza fits in. Maybe you have a crush on her. Maybe I don't know. Whatever it is, good job, you guys. Well done. Love Aubrey Plaza. All right. Let's get to it. Let's get to the next one. The next one's fun. It's from Josh Galyean. I'm sorry if I messed up your name. He says, here's another Music Monday submission from Gaijinja in Japan. This video is from my debut EP completed a couple months ago. It's a Japanese song called I Wanna Be a Mormon, a dumb song with an even dumber MV. Hope you like it. What does MV stand for? Can somebody tell me? Call me, let me know, or comment somewhere. But I have no idea what you mean by that, but I appreciate you submitting, and let's get to it. I know I've played you before. Let's play you again. Here we go.
りたい天国ポイント集めたい白い顔で愛される何しても可愛いと言われる15位になりたい彼女部屋も覗きたいアパートの中
All right, I get it. I like it. I love the fact that you are this white guy in Japan and you speak and sing in Japanese. Yes, I love it. I think you're great, and the video is hilarious. There's all these celebrities going like, freaking out about you. I love it. Great job. Gaijinja, I want to be a Mormon. I can't understand a word. All the captions are in Japanese, but fair enough. All right, next up we got Netminder. I remember you were waiting a while, so thank you for submitting. New Music Monday submission for you, Mike Herrera. This is the first single that will be on our first EP that comes out February 19th, streaming everywhere. We are excited to share and can't wait to hear your thoughts on it. Netminder, let's go to Dagwoods. This is out everywhere, so if you like this, go add it to your music libraries, go find it, go listen on YouTube. Here we go, Netminder. Let's find this video. Boom.
Stereotype of the narcissistic basement dwelling boy. Drifting through the haze these days, but I've been here before. A few times. You can count on me, unfortunately, to be boring and lazy, just a bit burnt out. It's nothing new to have nothing to do, you're a burnout. A day in the life of a privileged white living the American dream. You're feeling this flag, don't forget what I said, don't let it get to your head. When you fall down, get back up. When you fall down, you can count on me, unfortunately, to be boring and lazy, just a bit burnt out. It's nothing new.
All right, I like it. I like it. It's good. You guys, well done. Netminder. Let's go to Dagwoods. Is Dagwoods your favorite bar? I don't know. I assume, especially by the video. But I just love that you're just like, you can count on me to be boring and lazy and whatever, whatever you say there. It's funny. It's good, you guys. Good. Yeah, all right. It's got something catchy to it. It's got some good quality. It's like this like beer punk, pop punk thing. It's very catchy. Very catchy. Well done, fellas. Well done. Keep on partying. Keep on rolling. Have a drink for me. Pouring out for the homies. Let's go. All right. Next up, we got Chris Burseth. Hey, Mike. Today, I would like to submit a new single for Music Monday on behalf of one of the bands signed to Limestone Records, the indie label my friends and I recently started. The song, December, is the newest single by Toronto melodic punk / post-hardcore band Burning Out. It's a song about acknowledging the way you felt at a certain point in time and not necessarily forgetting that feeling, but moving forward and learning from it. The song was mixed and mastered by Scotty Comer of Boys Night Out, and the lyric video was put together by myself. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy it. Burning Out, December. Let's check it out. Congratulations, boys. I hope you do well in your new record label business, and I hope you run that business with as much integrity as you possibly can. All right, let's check it out.
So now you think that
like that vibe. I like that hardcore, post-hardcore, melodic punk. It's a lyric video, but really it's cool. It's cool to listen to. I like it. Sounds great. Production's really, really well done, you guys. Sounds like this band kind of knows what they like. They know what they want to sound like, and they did a great job with it. So, well done. Toronto's had some good bands, and they're melodic and that post-punk kind of thing. You know, you guys got a lot of cool bands up there. Flatliners being kind of one of the staples, of course. But man, I can think of quite a few actually. I don't know if they're all from exactly from Toronto, but up there, up in the Great White North, baby. All right, you guys. That was number 7. Coming up, number 8. Who we got? Who's up next? James 52. Let Me Go captures the final moments of a relationship on the brink of destruction. The inspiration for the feeling we wanted to evoke is watching while your partner slips into distance and denial, creating a slow motion emotional collapse. People we've sneak peeked have described it as more vulnerable and heartfelt than our previous songs, which is a nice maturity of our sound as we see it. Overall, WinterHaven considers Let Me Go a gripping anthem for anyone stuck between breaking down and breaking free. WinterHaven, I love this band. They're really, they keep writing and recording and putting out new songs. It's great, man. You guys, you're from San Diego. No, you guys are from Arizona. They played Punk Rock Christmas with us in Arizona, Phoenix. I'm sorry, I thought I said San Diego because you guys also played that fest in San Diego with the Offspring, and it was great. So anyway, WinterHaven, the song's called Let Me Go. Let's check it out, boys. Let's check it out. Here we go.
There's just too much space for a proper way to build up resistance. You wrote me away. A distant displeasure, I'll come anyway. A violent surrender, and if you let me go, there's more of me to know. If you let me go, you'll watch the world explode. Hold me close till I tell me you're okay, that you're fine with holding up, but I can't wait forever. I tried to say, but you met with denial.
All right, man. Hey, I really like the song, you guys. WinterHaven, Let Me Go. It's got a great groove right away, right off the bat, right out the gate. It sucks you in. It's got that really cool loop beat and this lush guitar, lush vocal sound to it. I really see what you're saying, and I really feel like there's some parallels. You know, you guys are ready to break free in a lot of ways, and I know you're just having a ball, having a blast doing it. Keep writing, keep recording, keep putting out songs like this, like everything you love to do. Just if it's natural, if it feels good, if you smile when you listen back, you're on the right track. All right, very cool. Well done, guys. That's WinterHaven. All right, let's get to one more. Let's get to two more. We got 2 more left. Here we go. We're almost there, y'all. But this has been fun. This has been great. John Berman says, "Hey, Mike, I'd like to submit a song for New Music Monday. We Are All Here is a sunny take on gigs where everyone is having fun except for that one couple who clearly doesn't want to enjoy their evening no matter what. I wish I have the budget to film a video. It would be hilarious. Vinnie Noble from the Pilfers, Bim Scala Bim and Boss Tones' Devil's Night Out album, and his new band Senzo plays trombone. I play guitar, sax, and sing. Producer Jeff Lynch did a sick job playing and doing well everything, and mastered by my friend Eric Arena at Mainline Recording. Anyway, I hope to be in the same city as you soon on a night off to see a show. Been a while, but always playing. Thank you, and rock on. John Berman, we're all here. He's a solo artist. I don't know where you're from, John, but wish you the best, and this sounds like it's going to be cool. So let's get on over to it. Let's go.
And I know sunshine on my skin, it feels so fine. And I know summertime is chilling with my kind. And I know Corona passed around, it comes with lime. And I know my lady here with me, she's all mine. We're all here, relaxing in the sun. Drinks are flowing fine, keep the bartender running up the tab. Shut up and smile for a while. Listen to the music with that summertime vibe. Have a little fun with me. Won't you have a little fun? So put a little sun with me.
All right, John. All right. I like what you're putting down. I'm gonna pick it up. Pick it up. John Berman, we're all here. Sounds like you tour around. You play shows all over the place, and it sounds like this show's probably a fun time. The song is really fun, really upbeat. Like you were saying in your your thing about it, a sunny take on gigs where everyone is having fun, except for that one couple who clearly doesn't want to enjoy their evening no matter what. And, we're all here having a good time. Why can't you? And that's the kind of vibe I think the song is. But well done. Sounds good. Sounds fun. Sounds chill. Dig it. Let's do one more. And see where we're at. We got Justin Morato. Thanks for the space. Let's go, MxPx. His band is Clouer. I'm not sure if that's how to pronounce it, but Clouer or Clouer, 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 and the song is called Essentia. Let's get it. Let's make it happen. Here we go.
Sabes muy bien que no puedes mentirle. Sabes muy bien que sabe a dónde vas. Te preocupas por ocultarla y terminas siendo alguien que no sos vos. Y es tu esencia la que está gritando. Somos almas encerradas en cuerpos que envejecen. Es mi manera de decírtelo. Sabes muy bien qué va pasando.
All right, I like it a lot. I know I've liked every song so far, but this is Clouer, Essentia is the song. It sounds really cool. The progression is really nice. The way you guys have that riff, it's like a little offbeat in a very nice way. Like it's a very interesting rhythm you have when you start the song, and I really think you came up with a punk song that sounds very much just in the line of pop punk and punk rock, but you kind of have your own little interesting parts. I like it. I really like it. And your bass player is great. Your bass player is badass. Oh, let the bass player have some more time on the camera there. You guys got to watch the video. There's a video. So, well done, y'all. I really like the song. I really think everybody here on this whole lineup I want to encourage everybody to keep going, keep doing what you're doing, and I appreciate you all. Thanks for submitting. Once again, if you want to submit to Music Monday, now we're going to have you submit to the comments of a Music Monday post, and to find that post, go to the what is it called? The featured tab on the Mike Herrera Facebook page, the podcast Facebook page. All right. Shout out to Bob McKnight, producer extraordinaire. I love you, my friend. We'll see you in Charlotte, North Carolina. Anybody else? Anybody else? And of course, thank you all for listening. Please subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already done so. And we'll see you next week. All right, next week. Let's go. Peace.